Right, in this video, I'm going to be taking Luton Town into the Premier League to see how they'll get on for next season. As we all know, we've seen Luton Town get promoted into the Premier League for next season, for the 23-24 season. They've done it by getting through the playoffs. No one expected them to go up. And I don't know if you've seen it. Have you seen their ground? The aim of this save is to try and keep Luton Town into the Premier League for one season. First off, we need to look at the squad. As we know, like I said before, no one expected Luton to go up last season. So their squad is very underprepared, I would say, for the Premier League. With a small budget as well of 12 million, I'm going to use everything to my advantage to try and get the best squad out here for next season. I think I'm going to stick with the 5 at the back setup, which got them here, trusting some of the championship players that have come up with them. I'll do some scouting now and I'll get back to you in a sec. For this career mode, I haven't adjusted the budget whatsoever, so we've got 13 mil, the baseline. We're going to have to clear out the squad somewhat. Problem is, they've got a lot of players, but they're not really worth any value, so it's going to be like 100k here, 500k, maybe a cheeky million. You never know. And you're going to be able to tell by the signs I'm going to make what sort of profile of player I'm going to go for in this career mode. Because all we're aiming for in the season is to survive the Premier League and not get relegated. And the first signing of the season has been made. I've gone with Diego Costa from Wolves for 2.4 million. I feel like we needed a bit more up top. We've got one good striker. The others didn't look great. Premier League proven. 76 rated Diego Costa for 2.5 mil. You cannot complain. I'm going to go for experience in this team. We're going to try and mix up with some of the youth players they've already got. Maybe bring in some youth myself, but mostly the players I'm going to bring in are for experience, much older players. So that's what I feel like it's going to take to stay in the Prem. My next signing is going to be Johnny Evans from Leicester for £2 million. He's an experienced centre-back. Get him from Leicester while they've been relegated. Get him for a bit cheaper. 2 million he cost me. 34 years old. A decent rating. Great experience in the Premier League. We're going to need that this season. With the youth of Osho at the centre back, I think it's going to be a great addition. For 2 million, I think it's a bargain. Right, my next signing is James Milner from Liverpool for 2.6 million. I can't lie, I'm really struggling to bring players through the door. The targets are after, I can't either loan them in because they don't want to come, or their prices are getting bumped up loads. So we've brought in Milner, cheap option, great for this season. You could probably get 2 seasons out of him realistic in real life, because I know Brighton have gone for him. So they must see something in him to keep him for 1 or 2 years, maybe experience as well, like we're going for. We got him for $1 million under market value, so which is quite good. I haven't got much budget left. I've probably got about 2 to 3 mil. We're coming up to the deadline day, so the season has already kicked on. So hopefully I can bring in, I would like to say 2 more players before the end of the window. But what one is a necessity, I'm pretty sure. And here we go, Lewis Hall on loan from Chelsea for one season. He's not the best rated on the game, but in real life I think this would be a great move for him. Next season, well, last season he got quite a bit of playing time, to be fair. Mostly at left back rather than midfield. Well, it would do him so much good. Look what we did for Conor Gallagher. I know he's not kicked on since coming back from Palace, but definitely raises your profile if you go to a team on loan in the Prem and do well. So hopefully he can be a good squad player for us. The summer window has been complete. I'm not going to lie, I'm very disappointed in what I was able to do. I wasn't able to shift as many players as I would have liked, and also bring as many players as I would have liked in. We had a lot of problems with money. The budget was so little, just over 10 mil to bring players in for the Premier League. It was very tough. I am happy with the players we have brought in though, in Johnny Evans, Milner, Costa and Lewis Hall on loan. In January, I will look to strengthen and offload some more players, depending on how the team is doing. Hopefully, if we're not in the relegation zone in January, I will be very, very happy with that. Let's sim to January and find out how we are getting on. Right, we're into January. Let's see how we're looking in the Premier League table. I'm very nervous for this. We're still in the FA Cup in round 3. Carabao, are we still in the Carabao? No, we got knocked out of that. We got knocked out in round 3 by West Ham in the Carabao. Premier League, how are we getting on? We are 17th, just above the relegation zone. It's very tight down there. Brentford are on 10 points. They've not won a game all season. Oh my god. 19th on 15 points and 10th on 27. So there's only 12 points between that. It's anyone's battle for the bottom of the table. I'm so happy to not see us in there. 5 wins and 5 draws and 11 losses. That's actually quite good. And our goal difference isn't as bad as I thought. But the 5 at the back probably will be helping that. Let's look at the top of the table. City, Chelsea, Arsenal, Newcastle. Let's look at player stats. So Haaland's the top goal scorer in the Prem with 17 goals. Diego Costa is on 8 goals. Adebayo, 8 goals. That is some good numbers. 16 goals for the pair of them. You can't ask more from your strikers when we're fighting for relegation. They're banging them in. How the fuck do you say his name? Mapanzu.
What a prat!
I'm going to say it like that because I don't know how to say it. 4 assists. Now it's time to check all comp stats. So who's our leading goal scorer? Adebayo with 11 goals in 19 games. Diego Costa 9 goals, 1 assist. I've got some good stats here, you know. Luke Berry, 4 goals in the Prem. Darkasy, our left back, chipping in with 2. Morrison off the bench, 2. So it's been a solid start to the season so far. Out the relegation zone, which is my aim for this. Let's just hope we can stay out of it. I'm going to try and do some business in January. Let's see how that goes. And here we have it. The first signing of the January window is going to be a massive signing. Hugo Lloris, Louis Watson, and £68,000 going the other way for a insane goalkeeper. I could not believe my luck when I found Lloris for this price. He's going to be leaving Tottenham anyway this summer. So why not go to Luton? Let's bring him in. Still 84 rated at 36 years old. If we're going to stay in the Prem, we're going to need a solid keeper. Right, we're going to sim to the end of the season. Okay, it's the moment of truth. Have we survived Luton Town in the Premier League this season? Oh god, I am shitting it here. And we have done it. Luton Town in 16th place on 35 points. 2 points from safety against Forest. That was so close down there at the bottom in the end. Who are the Premier League winners? Arsenal came back to win it in the end. I actually can't believe we stayed up. But the squad that we had, we barely brought in any players in, and they've done this for us. That is very impressive. We're going to have a look in a minute of who did what for us. But we're going to check out the FA Cup. Who won the FA Cup? Man United won the FA Cup against Chelsea. Chelsea beat Man United in the Carabao final. So United got revenge in the end. So player stats. Haaland finished top goal scorer with 27 goals. 4 for Everton with 20. He must have had a good season. Salah with 25. Bailey for Villa got 19. He was our top goal scorer. Dominic Solanke for Burnley got 13. Our top goal scorer in the Prem was Adebayo. So slow second half of the season for him, really. Unless he got injured, which I'm not too sure. Because he only ended up playing 27 matches and he was our starting striker, so maybe he did get injured. I'm just gonna call him Marzipan.
Are you stupid?
Marzipan with 5 assists. So our top goal scorer this season was Adebayo. I'm assuming he got injured, or they just started playing Morrison over him because he ended up getting 8 goals. To be fair, in the Prem, so maybe he got a good go in. Costa, 12 goals. 7 and 7. What a hero for Marzipan. I'm going to call him Marzipan. So Lloris ended up getting 2 assists and 6 clean sheets in the Prem. Played 32 games, even at his old age. 37. Even Evans managed to play nearly all the games in the Prem. So overall, I am very proud of what I've been able to accomplish. Some of the signs are not that realistic. Well, most of them are, I would say, other than Lloris. But we managed to get them for really cheap. This is where the problem comes in for Luton if they did this in real life. Because they would stay up. They've got the experienced players, but obviously they're even a year older than they were before. So they would have to... But by staying in the Prem, obviously you get a lot more money. So they'd be able to reinvest with youth. Maybe some Premier League proven talent because they've gone, they can stay in the Prem, we'll go there. Be able to get some more loans in from bigger clubs. Willing to loan there because they play a style of football they want to be a part of. So overall, I am very happy that I've managed to keep Luton up in the Prem. If you have enjoyed the video, please drop it a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what team you would like me to do next.